right, so very nice to see you again, Ari. How does it feel to be back in the village?
It feels unreal. I can't imagine that I made it.
Did you went to see your boat?
Yes, and they have made a good work with the boat. It's really nice condition now. It looks like it's really ready to go. Not like we had it 4 years ago.
I mean, it came back more or less in the same condition as it started.
Yeah, that was my main goal because I was really tight with the budget and I had to finish the race. That was my goal, but there was another goal to keep the boat in selling condition so that when I finish the race I can immediately sell it. We had a plan to go through the boat with one of the guys who were building the boat in New Zealand 2007, and Geoff Brown. He prepared the boat for several ocean races and for Vendée Globe also in 2008, and he knew the boat from tip to toe. And we went through from transom, we gradually went forward, and then on the front ballast, just ahead of the mast, the catastrophe started to realize the boat was, the main stringer on the boat was cutted in 3 places, and on that time I thought that was it. I got quite close, I got here and I got 1 week to start, but then now it's over for me, and there is no way that I can stand Vendée Globe now.
But then I think it was also between the front water ballast tanks,
Yes.
the wall between them.
Yeah.
That one was also cracked, and then
that was part of the same stringer, and that was really well hidden problem.
Yeah.
But then came Mikael.
But I remember that morning. I remember that morning because I had done some other works and I put the heater on the day before.
Yeah.
And in the morning when I met you, the boat is broken, and I was afraid that the heater that I put on, that I put it on fire or something. I was like so scared that did I make something now?
Because we had 1 week to go before the start, and then the COVID protocol was so tight that the boat had to be sealed on Thursday evening, and that we found that problem on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So we didn't have even 1 week, we had 3 days.
Maybe it looked like I wanted to cheer you up, but I just saw the opportunity was very good because you could have found out in the Southern Ocean, and also you could have found out the day before the start. So now it was an entire week, which is it's fantastic.
Positive thinking.
Yeah, but we made it, and I think before we had to seal, we did the last lamination before sealing the boat, and then in the morning of the takeoff, I think that's when we took away the last plastics.
Yeah. But we have lots of other problems also during the last sailing from Concarneau to here.
Yeah.
And that was also good that you were here for those minor problems comparing to this structural problem.
Yeah, but that I remember. We had the double system, the electronic system. So there were two parallel systems, and all by a sudden it was all black.
Yeah, both.
And I was like, did someone turn them off? So I went downstairs and said, did you turn it off? No one turned it off.
Yeah.
And then I think it was the hydro generator that all by a sudden changed its mind. So it was a 12-volt system.
Yeah.
And it changed his mind. Oh, I think it's a 24-volt system.
Yeah.
So it just went on with 24-volt, and then the charge, so all electronics was just burned out. But it was quite easy to fix because it was only the regulators.
There were those 12 volts to 12 volts regulators which were burned down, and some fuses, and one.
It was the firewall.
Firewall.
Yeah. So I had to enter all the firewall rules.
Yeah.
And I didn't document what I did. So then we had to get a new one, and then after that I think I was doing a good documentation of my firewall settings in the. But actually it's quite a bit of a job to set up to allow WhatsApp, to allow Messenger, to allow the emails, and so you have to be a bit structured in it.
Yeah, but it's good to be back here, and I visited these pontoons first time on 1996 when I was looking for my first mini project, which boats I started finally in '99.
Yeah.
But then I was here already, and it was just coincidence that I was here and the time of Vendée Globe was the skippers were preparing and arriving upon. Then I saw these boats and these skippers, and I thought that they are not from this planet, these guys. They have to be somewhere else. It cannot be made by human. And then I came back on, of course, on 2000 and 2004 and 2008 and 2012 and 16 and all those times it was itching my head like, could I do it? Is it possible for me? And
Yeah.
am I able to do it? And then finally, after all those years, I was on the start line on 2002 and finished 21, so 25 years.
Yeah.
And it's gone so crazy with the budget and resources. You need really huge amount of money to get in.
That's true. It's very difficult now to make it with a small budget.
It's impossible actually to make it with a small budget. Based like
it went
so
from
high.
Adventure to really professional. Do you think that it's going to lose its soul as well while going to be so extremely professional? Or
some part of it, for sure, will be lost.
Do you have any new goals you want to do?
I have my camping car. That's my new project, and I enjoy a lot staying on dry land, but in the same elements.
Yeah.
On the seaside, and my favorite, my place, my paradise is Norway.
Yeah.
And all the fjords and mountains, and during summer and during winter they are so beautiful. I think it's the most beautiful place in the world.
Yeah. Now we have another place we want to go and see.
Yeah.
So let's do that. Okay. So
explore the whole Vendée village before I have to go back to work.
Exactly. We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much for having a chat with you, and nice to see you again.
Yes. Really nice to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.